Two of his toddlers were ejected from their SUV after it went airborne and landed upside down. Tonight, a Lincoln father has a message for Nebraska parents. Car seats save lives. In their Lincoln apartment, the McKern family gets the kids ready for nap time. Life has been a bit chaotic for Cameron and his fiance, raising 3 children, 2-year-old Cameron, 1-year-old Aza, and their 3-month-old Arzan. But Cameron wouldn't have it any other way. 3 months ago, a freak accident almost killed them all.
Just flashbacks of that day occurred quite often. I had dreams about it, for like the first couple weeks. Just trying to cope with it, really.
The family of 5 left Lincoln for Omaha in their SUV like they'd done a million times before. Near the Waverly exit on I-80, the back tire blew. Cameron overcorrected to stop, and then everything went black.
I felt the first flip, and after that, it just blacked out. It's like the truck went in the air, and just remember waking up, trapped.
Cameron came to upside down in the SUV, his infant child hanging the same way, but not hurt.
Just frantic. I was just nervous, scared. I can't get out to check on my family, see if they're bleeding or anything. I just had to wait.
Little Aza and Cameron were thrown from the SUV.
Were they all in car seats at the time?
Yes.
Somehow, everyone walked away with only scrapes. Cameron thinks it's a miracle.
Honest, I think that was God. That's the only thing I could, explain that. It had to be.
First responders on the scene couldn't believe everyone went home that day. Neither can Trooper C.J. Alberico.
And sometimes it takes a little muscle work to do it.
She's the car seat safety expert for the Nebraska State Patrol.
How often do you see car seats not properly installed?
About 80% of the time. So if that pops up.
Alberico has spent almost a decade educating families on how to properly install a car seat and what to know about them.
It's a high risk. It could be anything from just not having the seatbelt placement right so it's running up against the child's neck, or it could be that it's not installed properly to give that 1-inch side-to-side movement. So if it's not in there nice and snug, you're looking at possible injuries to be broken bones, including critical injuries or death.
She's seen a lot on the roads in the last 9 years. Some she didn't want to.
The worst one I seen was a fatality, and that was really hard because, being somebody that has nieces and nephews and young kids around, it hits you hard and right to the heart. You just want to make sure that you're out there protecting everybody.
The Nebraska Department of Roads stats shows 9 children ages 0 to 4 were killed on the roads in 2013. In the U.S., motor vehicle crashes were the leading cause of death for kids age 4.
This is a 5-point harness.
Nebraska law requires a child in a car seat until the age of 6.
And this one does the same.
NSP Sergeant Keith Bell says a child in a safety seat has a 50% better chance of surviving a wreck. Cameron's kids were buckled in.
So the car seats were still in the car?
Yes.
But the kids were not in the car
Not in the car. The car seats are still in there, tight and buckled and everything.
Daddy. He doesn't know how it happened or why. Little Cameron is still afraid to travel. The McKerns want families to know how precious life can be, because it can all change in an instant. The Nebraska State Patrol offers child seat safety inspections by appointment. You can call the station nearest to you by clicking on my story on our website at KMTV.com.
Very good message, Megan.